What is a judicial order for proper conduct? I'm Tulsa attorney James Wirth. That's the topic that we have today. And the judicial order of proper conduct is actually a form order that you can find at the Tulsa County District Court, and it's common to use these in cases where it's requested by any party, or a lot of times the judge will do it sua sponte, meaning on the judge's own initiative, order that a judicial order of proper conduct be entered. And for the most part, it's pretty common sense stuff, but once it's entered as an order of the court will expect you to follow it. But it's for cases that involve children, and it just notes that children should not be made to choose a side, that children tend to blame themselves, and parents need to take that into consideration, that it's not the divorce that hurts the kids, but it's actually the conflict between the parents that is determined to be harmful. Notes that it's important for children to have access to both parents when they can safely do so, and to get a balanced picture of both male and female roles. Notes that you should spare your children the pain and experience of seeing his parents or her parents fight, that you should not use your child as a therapist, that you should not berate or criticize the other parent in front of the children, that you should not disclose or discuss pending details of your family case litigation with the kids. You should not expose the children to inappropriate sexual relations, that you should not drive the children while intoxicated, that you should keep the other parent informed of your current address and contact information so they know where their kid is during visitation. Of course, there's exception to that one where it would potentially be a danger, where there's protective orders, allegations of abuse involved. But these are typical ones that are included if the judge orders an order of judicial order of proper conduct. Let's see, that it's generally in the best interest for the parties to allow frequent continuing contact with both parents, that you should not question your kids regarding what happened at their visitation with the other party, that visitation takes precedence over other plans. You should not cancel visitation just because you have something else planned for the child. Visitation comes first. That you should not use visitation to continue arguments with the other parent, that you should not attempt telephone contact at unreasonable hours with your kids. They should always notify the parent if you're unable to keep the visitation schedule, that you should prepare the children both physically and mentally for any visitation, that all items that you bring, that you take with the child or are brought with the child to visitation should be returned to the parent that brought them, that non-payment of child support does not relieve the order for providing visitation. Vice versa is also true. Be prompt in paying child support. Schedule regular dental and medical examinations. Use child restraints in vehicles. Never expose your children to excess alcohol consumption or illegal drug use. Promptly notify the other parent of any illness which shall require medical attention. If there's medical expenses, then and you pay those, give the other parent notice of those expenses within 30 days, and then the other parent should provide reimbursements within 30 days. Keep the other parent informed regarding the proper name and address of an insurance company, as well as any changes to benefits. It shall be the duty of the custodial parent to inform the non-custodial parent and provide copies of any to the non-custodial parent of all written schedules and notices of any school, church, extracurricular activities. Basically, keep the other parent informed of what's going on. The non-custodial parent, it shall be the duty of the non-custodial parent to facilitate the child's continued participation in the child's school activities and extracurriculars. Give your children unconditional love. Do not blame or nag the other parent about things which have happened in the past. It is improper and unethical to discuss any pending matter with the court unless both parties have their attorneys present. So what is the judicial order of proper conduct? It is this standard form with common sense terms that in Tulsa County is frequently entered as an order of the court when parents are not getting along, to let them know what those common sense are and what the court's expectations on how they hold themselves in regard to the children. If you're dealing with a custody case in Tulsa County or another county, it may make sense to request an order of judicial order of proper conduct. If you're dealing with those issues, you're going to want to talk to an attorney privately and confidentially about your circumstances to receive legal advice. To get that with somebody at my office, you can go online to makelawEasy.com.